Abusua chacha mo ahaye OBG chanajo enkomo eso ena ene uba ababetie abusua fo ene metenemu ede ama afia na wasenka afia eba ene but wentimi ama but obi bese entontom penasi fie akona enframa abono akoto ho ene na chese me dasi abra nesa because ene nkombo no ehumbe hia pa me niaji. In fact me ninje say fia ya no but the me niaji say me be di ho chia me because ene nkombo na no dey adode enti bobo na say we bo free apini wa fidie no bobo na say wanya video bi a wo be share amano akwachiri enti no Muntwai mumientie enyom kakra if ba afi na mapa enkomo ne hontoma megidi se wahu your friend is say wahu title na ye de ato ho no megidi se wahu enti bomod na se wo betwe unua aba na omo aba beka ho na ye nyina ya bedi enkomo wa anum se na ayefe mumientie enyom me ba ye beto aso.
yo, wabi. Hey, yo, no. Hey, yo, no. Why not you know go? Why not you know what? Yeah. Hey, yo, no. Hey, yo, no. Why not you know go? Why not you know what? Yeah. Hey, yo, no. Hey, yo, no. Why not you know what? Why not you know what? Yeah. Hey, yo, no. Hey, yo, no. Why not you know what? Why not you know what? It's wabi. Hey, yo, no. Hey, yo, no. Why not you know go? Why not you know what? Yeah. Hey, yo, no. Hey, yo, no. Why not you know what? Why not you know what? Yeah. Hey, yo, no. Hey, yo, no.
Abzafo yede adwum no akwakugu enyum ewutie ya chepa we ohene bakisi enyum na yetie ye bechia obi abiem efre me obi ene dwumadie no me na me ba bedi eho chia me si afia anan ewo anajo enkomo eso ene sede yedi kan ka che mo na anajo nkomo ye try se sisi ye beye no Fridays and Saturdays na me ya adomo a why you be on Fridays and Saturdays and you be ababedi enkomo na enkomo na ye ababedi no but mod na say o ye bema tie nie o ye bema twepini ene enkomo ne ho o ye bema share sa ene video we a wanya wo obgh ho no share o ye bema me pa cho frɛ wadamfo na ka kire ne sɛ fa wei no eto anajo nkomo obgh net hwɛ sɛ wo hwɛ no wo ye friend sɛ Facebook a obetimi a share e wo page sɛ wo hwɛ no YouTube a eno nso so obetimi a share e wo page ne momu no bomod na sɛ ene obɛhwɛ na watie ne ye isan sɛ saa asɛm wei wo ye bɛɛma te sɛ de me mete ha yi bia ɛfa wo ho ene ye ba bedi nkomo ye title no ye erectile dysfunction and I'm at 20 days say a hena wujina erectile dysfunction in men we start to saying e we yen me ma ye hu wo be ma wo hwe me no we start sa wo de wo mu na ne saying eye asemu a wuntimi enjane wo ho eni ntina me ka che wo se tie ne ye wo doctor wa ha Dr. Ofori beba be kamensa ama ye di sa adwuma we ne. Now a man nso so amohwe me ne muntie me nim se antina na wo hwe antina na me chia wo me nim se wo hwe. E man na mo hwe me ne muntie ne ye. E bia na wo ware obi a na e bia oye young or ne 20s. And asa wo di at least kwa yemfa so wo ne 30s bibia koyie sisi. E bedru ba bi no obebo adabrijo ye kasa adabrijo a wote ase ene doctor utie mi a me pa chew ene anajo nkomo ye ka bibia se de se eyatem didie ni na emmomu no ye di bibia to na kwam ye ka bibia pepepepepe ye ka ye boni din ye mfa wada doctor mpa chew we anajo nkomo se ofi se obaka ho na wutie anase mutie a ubetimi amana kwa akoda we 18 and above ubetimi amana kwa akoda because ene ye beka ye boade ni din pen ye sini pen anajo nkomo ye nto sabi me pa acho atemdidie ne yentimi ni di a nkomo ne de ye nto sabi wa ha enti ye beka ne pen ye ka ne sin pen ye bedi nkomo erectile dysfunction in men omo a omabo adabrijo. As a matter of fact, wow, cotton no entimi sorry nye adwuma. E bia na timi sorry, ba na mu nya den. Bra ne betie treatment ye de bema. De de ba ye beka. Treatment wo ho bia ne doctor e be hye ne nso e be yi nadi. Muma me fa doctor mra na afei omeka ye ho na ye mfa dwumadie no emfa hyehye so. E bia ye wo be 2 hours per entibomod na ne frɛ uyonko no omra na omra metie bi. Muma memfa doctor enka feed ne ho sisi ya na afi. Doctor.
Yeah, Obi, Pajotimeka.
Yete onka pa doctor emo akwaba.
So now what to say?
Already I don't boko Dr. Yachi Wache.
Yeah.
Okay. With a maybe introduction, a while bebo dina me pacho waman crofwe hunu. Dear, oh yeah, said a bear apia muhiam webia. You bet me a hunu said, Pepia, ye be quiet, even Doc Nacho.
All right. Yo, so me fa afidie so ada obi bi o tin asese wa hwe ne mre na o tin me din de Dr. Edorofori me wo Chicago State University, me assistant professor at College of Pharmacy. Me can say me obi a me o cheche ni a me chere pharmacy students ade. Afin so no me research efa adwenimu kaye yare and afin sometimes so no me research fa omo a se bi omanya depression nti mostly no enema me ka ho asem ne ye mental illness ne mental health and one sem na ya metaka afin so me ye Ghana ni se o tikasa no me free sunya na bi free Kumasi bi free Brekum enti ene no komo e ba bedi ho asem e bedi ho kono efa emema like ye ho odin wo mpam na afin so kwan befa so a e be hu se anya bia problem kra wo ho na you know DNS ye e be see no kwan se the problem na den emba and e be sending come about your relationship how betimi communicate and say sansem ya e bobo so we no betimi ne ye ho kani etimi adi ho komo na ye mfili anyway say e be kasa asem ti na obisa me a na ne tie wo mu no
Me that's it, Doctor. Mema Abdullah Ibrahim mema akwaba na afesu so. Hey, Patty Lupita, how are you? How's Yakma? I hope it's okay over there. Good. And I'm powerful bracket 2. Or say blogger ni about for me chiao ubia wabasu bia me chiao. Me pacho ba you who edi emame who said the bear me to me abodin na bibia aye kama ewo enkoma ene yedi no so. All right. Dr. Alferi. Me pacho yeti tembia yeti bebre se erectile dysfunction in men. Mema yabo adabrijo. Mo amutie ni se yakase obi abo adabrijo na wonte ase a doctor ba bekirechiri mu wa ha. Mema edru stage bia wutimi bo adabrijo. Ebi wo hokro a enuru sa stage no. Ebi wo ha wutimi bo sa adabrijo no. Enu nti no erectile dysfunction I wo mema mu no doctor. Me pacho yeni hu nkomo. Anything.
Yo, I think say sometimes you can't erectile dysfunction and I say obema sebio ne bema na say cutting into me sorry. Now even sometimes cry sorry into me enyina so for long. I no enye say bia ba ko bi o be etokoso. Eno na ebeka say obroni beka say what dysfunction. And shana disease anti your difference from dysfunction as a na ejuma na say no ene ntumi nye say a disease and actually say men kind of say say entreaty a e betimi akofa problem bi aba anti ya na usually your disease disorders ne dysfunctions when a year ejuma potin bi said the oga offer aboa right odwan ne all those things no your time bi a omoye sexual activity and so money omwanada right yeah ni pay say social different ya adwene na develop enti inse say de be ye enam no be recreation and I say de be produce more people no a lot of the time they show affection and they show like we do it for other pleasure mechanism I say a day woman ti and yeah enti in a way no yam fan sense nka we yam fan say yesusu nipa ene sebi aboa anka aboa no oduru ba bia senka ontumi yisu na ade ne kwa na kemfa no right ba nipa mu no wo de ba nipa mu a different story issue bi a yen hye na nka ho asem bebre wo Ghana and I say especially Africa ne tuntumfo especially and mema in general aya ne empese be ka ho asem na ni nyina mu ne say ni definition no wohwe mu ana kyese akoye se untumi ensori obema no ntimi nsori na ntimi nye one oba ntimi hye mu eno ne ka se bia wonya dysfunction na ewuma hodo mienu ye oba ko ho a ensori kora eno na ensori kora na ye se ka Ghana se obi edo brada den ye kan se bebre about it.
That's Dr. Metio I just said the we caught in the
basically in a sense moja ntimi wram, right? Me omoka se ewu na ya na sometimes me no kwambi so no me reserve ne kakra na se me twembe machi kakra because ye baba be sunsun nema bebre ne about kwan befa so a de ewu no kura betimi anya no, right?
Hey,
the word
Dr. to why we have a microphone why we have a microphone any abre e wa hanum say okoti na wu krampa there were a kwan bi wo ha betimi afa so a ubetimi asiesie no amana back to ayi
ebetimi aba baby antimi nye to say the net kan no but your prosthetics to say the emfa say unya car accident now nine twa yetimi ye bi e de trouble ma no yebetimi ya bibi sira
is it all kind of artificial one no doctor
your prosthetics and should I nye artificial per se me show me was slide bi wo ha metimi a kire na say the bet if we benya the right purpose of what I'm trying the actual thing I'm making was well you know ade bi a psychological ansa na be course kra no me ma tiefo hu say yewo adwene mu de right un say mema say so hu oba ho ana so bi kra mbo timi da kra na ne ho timi sane na so bo sorry no na ne be man ayede right enti kwan bi so no yewo adwene mu de we control because at that point now honam asori no mra wasori anopa no enye because say obi de ne ho kan wa na say ohu bibi right nti there's a obroni beka say psychomotor like if you adwene mu na control anum nti because of that most of the cases are you hu say microphone dysfunction no bebre na almost be 50% and that's close to 50% no ya na ejina adwene no say obi e ho hanum na de bia wadwene hye ana so ho kan ya ne wo fie no say be sometimes no akono no ni ho ana say mu relationship no enkoyi nti no etimi turn we no off right ene wo ba kuso so ho a eye physical ana say beka say physiological no yemfa ne say entini ana say se nipa kwa e make say wote de make hu de meye right because you receive signals bi wo yanim yasum na ekoya adwene mu right na a trend the over the period of time na ni nyina no sa messaging we no to say the ufa phone na utiminya internet ofa electricity a unya light wo fie no wires bi na de den e de ni nyina nam to say computer yedi dwuma na say ho to chima sometimes no etimi de nsem bebre ba ebi ye one of them etimi lead to area ebo ho ye ka ho asem which means say ofa nipa wachi kase na esa ho no right obroni beka say the spine no your code bi wo ho no ma a lot of information a relay to say the me fan say to say ofre ambulance wo America right na EMS no wo okwan achi he ya obeba right but usually no obefre na bia be kwakosi 911 ansa na maiden omama na enti you was short circuit bia sometimes na adwene no enwene ho na I respond na most of the time na ya na ediachi ene edeba na ade bia wo form eko free ekon se ko form bia no most of them no eye control by yachi enti na so obinya accident ana se onya gunshot na se ko kan spine na guess what otimi paralyze it the same thing so e ho na control se bi obema no okote no se de be se be sorry no be brain free ho because ohwe obema na and again I trying to share my slide instead of a TF betimi follow me accordingly until when erectile dysfunction may define your we say Obronibeka say it's a persistent inability to achieve or maintain erection firm enough for sexual intercourse. Now, the na potokasem the Kenyan and say persistent na just ato akoso. Nse me kan kan no. And yes that could be pet, right? We no etokoso.
Doc, Who say persistent ultimately achieve erection, you know. That means say okote no sorry. Me fan say okote sorry gina so be 5 minutes bi na fi adwo sorry na adwo sorry na adwo a no yetimi de ka ho.
Asa ni na kasa dysfunction no. Because normal function is say ebe sorry ebe yedin and actually me cheche ni nyina mu kwan fa so ni nyina ba. Na aye de say ye ebi mu wo ho a different story erectile dysfunction ne premature ejaculation as a obema ne ho eba ntentem, right? Ni nyina na two different things. When I can ye kotie na nkasa, right? Na ohu ba no so a different orgasm ni different, right? So basically what we are saying is say ufa a member, especially over America, no ma ufa a member numbia na at least oba could be then I wouldn't feel 20 and up, no was our problem with. Over 30 million Americans, that was our problem. What the Ghana statistics in two different. Enti a idea wo no ma bebre na
Doc me ba. What the Ghana statistics in two different. That means say Ghana na be a bit me have started from there 25.
Okay, age na as
age, yes, age.
The same thing, 20 years and up. So you can translate the same statistics now across a lot of places, and yet two different in the sense that uyinipa enuma na nsia bi gina ho mu ba ko na mienu bi de almost a problem. Na ye be chechim de ntia sa nema we na de eye common. Now ye fa de de banana far by no ye wo obroni beka say mu kese na ye vascular, right? Anti-vascular no the tiene so say ufa obema na so kotina esro no ye wo drobe mienu bi akese mienu bi udasro mamen try submit me asho eno ansan masamba back ye koyanim kakra yeah ense nyan show abe ufa sene mesia show hanomi won say ye wo tissue bi wo sro ho I read kakra bi, right?
And only ateno.
And shana atene ye anono, right? Is it?
That atene ye baby a line ne dano. A free line no ho ekosi anu ni nyina na ye friend ateno.
Okay. All right. Until the make one sem ne ye oko back. One say so very close. I'm wo Facebook na no who say ade bi wo sro ho. I read kakra, right? Ready no. Say uchemwa again. I'll come back to that. But say uchemwa. It said the Miami say no. Mienu a tubes mienu. And that sroho. And moja di mo frisan. And ma be man sorry.
A soro. Anasi
was soro. I know no dear baby sensation. You wanna hona. Me say I know a very sensitive saying. Continue munankasa. I know no different, right? Enti shaft na wo homienu na moja ne di mo afrisane no se problem ba mu a etimi ma we ne timi siniti ase enti se obo hu a mechechirem se de normal one se sitie e na afisu beti ase se abnormal one ba na ne causes no na ma list wa ha no one of them vascular na chese sa entokro na ede moja de afrisane wo se bi ekotimi no e ho to chima etimi di problem ba mechechire de ede ba nyina diabetes edi ho. Anti-vascular no so hypertension ka ho. Hypertension ka vascular no ho. Diabetes asichiri number one of the major causes we hypertension no ne akomayare free wa. Na enuro binum so ayenom et say depression enuro. Enuro na efa for depression. Enuro no bi so efa for hypertension and diabetes etimi cause sa me can say erectile dysfunction can wasemi. And sometimes so be a trauma or beat me accident. Na a desire problem naba. And what obronic can be neurological, and so medical church you say your body no electrical wires mean a control nerves, you know. So nerves see say won't touch ma and on like this sensation and I say a day on out to say be okotimo echo wadwenem, right? Enti eno say ho to chima na say information bi anko adwene no mu. Ebi so endocrine na say your body no ne free baby hormones a control say de meye be ma na wo ye oba ana anima ni ye bi ayeye no hormones bi ne control. Na hormones na bi wo ho na say wo de no ekfom a ana say ema de no bro de no so bebre a etumi kofa sa problem we ba.
A mad no bros a swa which is which.
Yes, so obema bia no wo ema hormones no bi wo mu.
Oh, okay.
Nkofo bebre ni be ye obi wo mu. Estrogens no ye obi, right? Ena ebi musu prolactin ne ade no ye obi e wa adwene mu e release wo ya adwene mu enso so wo ho. Enti ebi mu ho mo no mu bi kro mo no futumi bobo, right? Enti you say ebi mu fa hormones a sabio ye nua mu LGBTQ for na mo efa hormones ne ade no replacement no. Etumi ma omunya features so ba, right? Enti your body no ankasa produce bi. But sometimes na bia yare bitimi si e bia obenya cancer bia na bibia tisa. Na odie no we now produce more. But I know a different conversation altogether. But hormones no levels no or testosterone a member mu ensuo na ma wo ye obema no, right? Testosterone no says so ebrasia and so to me this a problem we bro. Enti enema de band e bebre and I can say psychological relationship with your partner one of them. Now me post was all question be before a bit so causes no the I mean a bebre but major ones in diabetes, hypertension, and trauma, and I think so sometimes hormonal issues. It's me the same way Obi be time question me say be I me the one you say age one factor and never waste and so bit me the one of the things I observe it say omu start to show say omu kwatine ekofom no ma ho de ne kofom no sometimes within by 3 years no omu timi nya major heart problem so what me hear
me ba o kwatine ekofom no na de heart problem ne brewa na say heart problem ne na de o kwatine ekofom.
Yes, heart problem na de o kwatine ekofom be unhu sign no e wo kwatine because since ho no moja ne de akusa ne more.
Okay,
you're doing the activity, no, right? Into when notice say after the no moja ntimi inform say they say form no. But un share nya ho problem no so generally. But because say honum no use you for sexual activity no. Ubo say performance na perform ho. Nti enche bia no bo say na
say metiase ya that means say oye be ma na realize say be bia wa ho odin ne so atia. You can also kind of attribute to say okay a beer may heart problem be
most of the cases you won't say there's a correlation almost started report to say me cry my holding one pum not yakoform and answer me cutting me sorry no you won't say most of the time we screen you no more major heart condition be and I be say omuntine no moja ntimi in the frusane anti a way to say yebehu say onya problem na kwambisu ne yetumi the fact say onya erectile dysfunction ne timi di treat ne heart problem so what let me say me man be bring him doctor ko enti we ni the other be ko some of them will take it there enti ne afa ho ne ayden ye treat enema ne mienu nyina most of the time bo hwem no na say the blood pressure was so na say nintinim no ekwan no asisi bebre na say na koma ho no mujani near Fusani said esi yeah.
Abusa for say o pese your friend is saying you nyam phone lines na emumu no so who question bi a o de to ha na ready na mabusa doctor achichiri emu ewa ha Justina Amo mechiao na Harriet upon pepra Madam Delicious mechiao pa na Grace adija mfi so ewa aha no mo a ohwe onso so mechia me pacho enye nipa ni nyina na mehu omo wa ha entisa wo ba ye me high na me ma recognition no ewo anajo enkomo so ene metinamu ama afia me gidi se afia e wachiri a ohwe ena me crew ni nyina wachiri me gidi se looking so ehwe ena your friend is saying antina na de wadi kan atumenchia antina na atumenchia se your friend is saying ohwe boslinga boslinga mahu e wa hanomo also me chiao papa and ewo ahanomo you Dr. Ed, Mame Ensign Enfawo and Tosona Ning Komo. So, Mame Mbusao, Dr. Ed, may are very particular about the correlation between say heart no etimi ama wenya ajojono. Now, yakase tiu Doctor Chireye muye because obi wo ho a ne ho no timi gina so all right. To what you say, ne ho no etimi gina so but enche Doctor enche ebia wo ye ni anisa eja obi be se waje mu na odi egu ho no mo no so ati ase
right
kan ye no se age no se ye hwe age no so hwe age ni different in normal circumstances no ye ka se age ben na udu anka obehu se okay we ye normal but ye ka 24 yi ehun asem die na chese ade na ye scary anka sa wo aye bloody.
Yeah, so it might kind of say age bia it is akumayare and I say any other disease no. Yeah, shouldn't mean try age be and to one. But in himself at least you do 40 and up. Sometimes you know the testosterone level na start here then ethical from kakra, right? In himself name be is associated with sex drive, or libido, or sexual performance. Over start here notice say ebeko from kakra, right? But enko form to the extent say untumi kran and sorry any sexual activity, right? And I'm can say we emphasis on obada na a bantema, right? And no different from say I didn't intimate sorry. I think we need to make that clear, right? Obu oha obe sorry, right? Untumi nyina so nche ono so a adenema, right? And three different things in can wasem. Now, the first one, in order for all of this to happen, I said, sorry, right? And another major conversation I have is here is Adentina Wakuma a control animal. The Etienne said, Ufanipa aqua na untinina muja femun. Unino na unzi yedi intina casi bibia avian and never can wasem. What do I know would in ancestral won't be brainy idea a coda santinum. Imagine Santini Croyana di mujane co uquatinum. Right? Enti se e kwan na ekọ ho no esia a kire no machechim kwan afa so a ye ho sori ne ade moja no kosoro na akoka ho no right enti ye wo obroni onyankopon aye valves bi se ade no kosoro ho na esenka valves no close kopem se obema no ho besane no ne ho sane no a afa de na ide valves na relax na moja na besin tina se oni obada na ho sane a other hormones bi ba body no mu a ebe release sa valves na ye kan wasem na obroni be ka se vasoconstriction and I just say squeeze moja na pie free se bi obema no ebi mutimi no maduro se bi opeso ne oba bi da me enye na afi sa valves we no even ho esane no kra we no valves ni close eno age de ko hospital ne kotwi moja no right enti nyame ahwehwe ne bibia se de say ye now, unyini no sa valves ya make one seminar. Guess what happens? Inuania udie na ekodi demonstrate na ade na fe a wiki ni sa nema no. Enti moja na ntimi nkose de ese ekọ. E na ekodru okra na ntimi nyina se de ese den ejina. Enti because of that no, oni oba chia enche bia na eden. Na moja na be den abesen. Enti ene mechechiro mumu like some of the methods are say bi obi ane de ne kra na enhyera nya ejuma bebre no. You bet me use vacuum near DB etimi atwe moja na kom na etimi agina so. So what you say? And those are some of the things that kofo betimi aye to in order to circumvent that issue now you having on. Yeah.
Okay. Boslinga say I think Obi needs help. Boslinga I catch him say Mimi okay, ya sentina me de Dr. Ed ababet na ha no no now de mo fa hihye mo ho mo tira na mo fa hihye mo
ebe pi
now frame say hey obi na Dr. Ed we ya na mabusa say de wo mu no ka kire me ansa wa mo man ye a ho na bu say yes.
Oh man.
Doctor Twasuma.
Yeah, eti kwambi so no we ade bi ase di ho nkomo yo be ma na wo have a problem na ese timi di ho nkomo na you figure out what the issue is. Now, one more Facebook na omo share no who say my project here ade bi wo hanoma eboa with diagnosis no, right? Enye comprehensive both me akon doctor na waboa o again me urologist na say me obi a me specialist in this area but we me can say chart bi a obetimi dey aboa won hu say enye bi a me kura me yanya problem bi ana. Number 1 your question na e bi say how do you rate your confidence that you could get and keep an erection? Until one gets alpha penny paper, no rate you. Number 1 very low.
Maybe before say erection no. So when you erection time ben na say AD and na who say afede we gina wona so. And you say AD maybe and you say AD udi oba no and I say we na say udi you got na ko ra etwenum no. And you say
yeah.
E am fa ne say ade na ba kon when you erection no.
Yeah.
How many minutes na we say di na who say okay we there we okay.
Right. So again, a individual basis, but I think, in my opinion, at least 15 minutes, you should be able to keep an erection. Right, 15 to 30 minutes.
I will say, right? 15 minutes.
I mean, also you are talking about say one yeshi, one stimulating one year.
Oh yeah, okay. Yam fan say ginasu udi. Ude yam fan say ginasu ma udi.
Yeah, and see, ideally, no, and then depending on what time ube man who be sane, right? And see, I say, young friend said, after 15 minutes, it's okay. After 30 minutes, for so long as I say, to me, I reverse the process. No, I don't see any problem with it. Right? There's no definitive number of minutes. BSA, okay, but within 5 minutes, you know, it's not enough to maybe satisfy the partner. That's the whole point. And actually, going back to story now, I'm making about Nipane and Buano. So when we say Abuane ne partner the issue, how many minutes no mudi? Yes. You know why? Because our purpose no was to just recreate, right? But we want to satisfy the other partner, right? And the partner no within 2 minutes no oba no we satisfied. Therefore, 30 minutes now, I don't think, in my opinion, no, is you get what I'm trying to say, right? It will take a longer period, most especially my baby, you know, it will take more longer time before I'll be satisfied. Therefore, ability to sustain, we need to satisfy, and that would be the measure, right? Until at this point in a satisfaction, and not necessarily say problem. So what did I mention?
Okay.
Until why then what mean your banada, but we want me and keep it. I didn't know one. But problem about when I didn't when you banana, but during the time, you know, what wins I know now they're not juju. I want not just a problem.
Okay, now that means he said at least the crown. Say oh bono under 15 there, another means he said what just say I know ya da bridge. Now say what about the bridge? No.
Not necessarily because I guess there's two different things.
Any more problem. Any more problem. Move up.
I don't know problem.
Hey, give me more problem, but slinganum. I'm the bridge and a sister say, honey, stiff near the tail. If you have a child, and yet to stiff. Wow, who say yes? Dr. Kosume.
And I can like when question 1 be self confidence, right? Confident. Sometimes they compare to one guy's own, right? In fact, you're 20 years and 19 years, whatever age you started having sexual activities, no. O compare one. Obaka say, we are low and not high and not moderate and not very high. One person now score. It's your question more, but slinger won't score more number 1. Second one, when you have erections with sexual stimulation, what do I say? How often were your erections hard enough for penetration? And tama ebi oni oba shiana when you say arousal no how many times and so score Until we sa chat we now count numbers ni boom, right? Now say your number ni between 5 to 7. Now just the water bridge is very severe.
Hey.
Because we were low side. Most of the things low and I say very difficult to maintain erection. O number ni about 17 to 20, and I just say can be so and yet too bad. Mild and shall yet the above 21. I just say ujina hoso. Enti one way I bet me check here, of course. When your doctor to help you out, be a year or doctor be then. Ebe bisa o survey o be bisa no dey then ehun ba bi stage original.
That say o tie na o fi say wa o ho no o ko doctor ni ebusa na de bi be keka ho a ene de wa se o wo de bi be keka ho na se wa score more than 17 a eno no ye wo enya me masem pa cha me ka se wo betie no anajo nkomo ene ye say ye busa enti wa wonya idea ni dia to score hu ofie wo kwa kanokre we enye kwame enye obi na mebe ka cho se enye doctor wa kanokre pepe ye wo hu aduro wo fie enti wo kwa ni aboa wo doctor
yeah. Yo so my wants to be bisa question say how would you know the rating? So when a very subjective one ka sabo here body no right a survey ye bisa wasam keke enti so wa hwe na o rate wo 1 to 5 ye ka say wo say o su gina so no hwe a ye rate from 1 to 5 wo betwa sen so what me just enti one ka say na abeje wo atum say me timu say me ye 4 over 5 and me ye 3 over 5 enti ye nshira ni ade bi potin wo say e say the tape measure to ho na say ade ne kase ese ana say ne tintin ese right enti saade am show ye no ye more subjective interview kekene be yo na say problem ne tokoso na say bia wo doctor ho a obetimi aye more test ehun say woni bibi moja akra anye den enkwa de enum nti eba eno ana afina eba treatment which is something we will talk about very soon. Yeah.
Doc okay, what there? So we can't see can't and your ma etumi de base say ana
that's fine.
Okay. Sometimes honestly speaking, okay, same way there I may be kind there. Doctor also madam for been a catch him sometimes why we here only about so what you say ebi wo ha wo ebia wo ne wo yire anaso no girlfriend bi wo ho ne ye ye the but wani kobo obi so outside there obo ho ani brim oh na afei
what do you mean by brim?
No, sorry.
Hey
timisi so what ma say
okay
no that means say at that moment say obia yemfa ne say we ni nya adwuma and as why you need to mean so na at that moment that means he said a bypass it sa all this idea etimi ema etimi money no and I said to me money nya den no at that moment bibi wo ha a release it to be good on say ebi wo ha say bi say wo hwe adult film near the idea so what I say there is utiminya a little bit more of a yibi ema way ni sorry but then one way grandpa we really crowd run who na so oda hwa one way who cranty mean sorry the real issue ewo on this occasion how sade we etimi edeba so meaning say me who say na missing case me
ma hu de o kana so ni nyina akogina adwene no mu right say nipa na yadwene mu no yo areas very deep mid brain ehonum na ya na sa enwene adwene we na ye ka wansem nyina akoso right na ehonso so na eduro bi ti se cocaine methamphetamine opioids enura ma ye very addicting no right sa nro no ehonso so na say a target na obroni friday bi anase oba science mu ne abodi nhwehwemu a ye wade bi efe ne dopamine eno na eye nsuo bi a eboan ya me yetimi didi na ye harvest desire for sex right? Nyankopon hye in such a way say you benya desire for niema eye de na pleasing to the eyes, the mouth. Into video game could be me addicted, right? Pornography can obit me addicted. Or sha a man picture or person, right? And at the point, we're very hooked to that. So you'll be more aroused because of a name of woman, right? Obviously, aroused are you're touching, right? It's still be the idea canon and send it to me. Sorry. And sometimes, enema ubema ni no. It's me kosoma afide a release enema ya bobo so be mouth me ubema sorry. But again, it goes all the way back to Nipana and Netino. A konobe na woman, right? And I say relationship in it is saying, and I say, are you fed up with the whole act? Sometimes cry your sexual position, cry one thing, because it's just an imagination. Obi timini obi kasa or phone so, and the person can actually get aroused, right? Or who real, but just listening, right? In a way, in Bibiana Kujina esroha. Most of the time, we hear more than 80% of the time. No, Bibia Kujina esroha. And it's one fixes roha no mana obi. I mean, you're more nroni ade. Odi bebo so sorry, but you get what I'm trying to say. Eti obema sebi one na yire ewo ho no na yire ho nye na kono no. Na okohu bibi wo computer so na ohun bi abonten a. The problem is right there. Nipa no na yes ade no onye attracted nti ha no e blocked, so it will not release that down there for all the blood flow near there.
Maybe ahofono nso wo ho ana because
it happens. Yes, it happens. Obitimi I mean ultimi do some extent and yet sexually na nipa no ain't feel connected anymore. Okwa abonten a they will feel more connected to whoever they're having that thing with. And tini nyina na kwa kujina top wa because nipa no ho afono no I just say unwie bi na anete. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you don't feel connected the way I say we're self connected.
Okay. Doc, mamenkai kakra. Mamenkai messages kakra about ha said the bear omubehu se yene omu ana binimo say wa hwe binimo minim dinti a wo ka wa hwe wa ha no mo me pa cho and osase akwasi ni mo to need help. But lenga de wo na wo hu se enkrofo ni need help. Wan kasa ya hu adru. Munyam hu adru se ne munyam hu adru na binimo say boss lenga de what's it and this how was say I don't know. If you say good evening, if you and that dear nanke who he say waha papa and I boss linga say kwasi ni mo ha 3. That means he say hey kwasi ni mo ya say who 3 o rate no. That means wa wini ha as o since mu yate if you say how would you know the percentage if you and there na why and I was say akwasi ni mo say me 5 why akwasi ni mo jai we 5 jai Madam Harriet say Obi long life for bringing this topic. People are suffering, but I thank God. Hey, Madam Delicious. Delicious who the other day who the radiasi wa home the nyamia we open is yeah, that's it. And I guess if you say, why I say, Uniano, Minkasa, you if you say, that means it's a psychological problem. Yes, if you have me force psychological problems in India, does okay. Yanko, apart for say you do, or apart for me that say, you beautiful lies now, you're not my friend, no more demo questions about okay. Doc Yanko, so
yo, so in tier twice, I think say one thing we should understand here, say function normally, right? So the way is a problem or with me a no coin. So the first one here initially I don't know you say one idea to say the okay and also be attached or na be at tisano. Ebe start to say moja be there, ebe kohonum. And to say moja no kohonum to some extent to be a Oba nya bibia obroni kan say partial filling. At that point, Once I know no the all kind first one I bought, you know, now say a friend is in cry. No. I know no yemre, right? And no yemre. To when we say shaft in industrial no, a bit take you some time. And sana afide money muso akosro, right? Again, and your bema behind and the sorry, I it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, no, Ubenya number 4, which is rigid erection. At that point, you know, Uben say we need a full kotena no, a very full and red, like a very hardened. Until bema bia you need to look out for number 4. So what's the meaning? Ocean number 3 and 4 yeah. Uben say 3 na no enyanye make us a putty, right? Like but okay 4 now Uben say ano I engorged. I all the way up. Amuja bien timi
no I kese
kakra. Uben say no ano ye kese pa. Until at that point no we drew 4. We drew 4 now we are ben baby a ho obesane, right? Until Uber go through number 1 all the way to 4 no. Now when you're hard erection, it's a bibi touchma. That's when you're 3 and now 4, then there's a problem, right? Because so come back to 2. Mkofu baby no either 1 and now say 2. 1 not just a sinitiasi and shut out anything. Mujana and Cosere Sebiti Amman.
Mkofu baby either 1 and 2.
Yeah, sir, you can't still be impotent like on to me, sorry, cry.
Musa.
Yeah.
Where the air king? And no, yeah, would that ho? And I say, Wujina ho. Which is which? Also,
that's a good question.
Hey, would that wa? A jinaswa, a ja, and no, and I would jina honswa. Because Obi the Bayan say, Ojina hono. And no, I was a say. So
yeah,
say
right.
No, no, you know, say I say that means say problem no.
Right. And at that point, in the end, say you are aroused, right? And Tina, who's a mature Hanum says psychologically or sexual stimulation.
Okay.
Psychologically, that's a wide minimum. Tintimegas will be to me no casa, will be to me what idea and it will all bring it up. Ubenya neurotransmitters, a bebuama, sa mujana in a mukwana mo baby. Now, Fede, sa tubes in that or cotton astrono, Muja Beginem. Now, say, would the end to me cockrana a vicinity yassi? Said the number 1 year. So what
is the number 1, that means he say, who be bia Nasa Wunya, yeah, Nanka Sinitra.
Yeah, say,
okay. And
Tinyamfa is the one who be obedient in Saka, obedient and what you chew. As a Timmy money Musu Kobe number 2. So what let me just say.
Right
now, a bit more dysfunction or drew 2 na aka, right? Or drew 2 na aka until on to me 3. And the 3 not just a ginaso. I don't know, say the all cancer what the whole crown still at the bedding a begina, right? And at 4 no not just say I'm say Nipana Abia or still or the Berman any or Barnishim, right? Now a more you can't say stimulation.
Just back and forth.
Yes, into stimulation. Sanity, and no basana, muja be beba because so cost more rush. What do I say? Into what we do number 4.
Okay.
A bit more hard. Again, it depends on your age. A bit more hot to me do number 4 now, bra. On here, ABA, sexual ABA, right? And I say, with the slightest one, over to me do number 4. And again, you know, Sani Mama boss in Yana SSA. Now, say, oh, a son we after 4 now, S is sanity, right? A normal. Obama wants some time and send what me hiding. Let me go back, right? Because Oboni for be desensitization. And we nerves and electrical in at that point, you know, maybe an age view, right? Copim say, Moja be free ho now watch that area nina, right? On a son or no, and your man is sunny good body no. A sending in everybody no more and son. What's me saying another desire view? Now a young coupon as because Obema ne obashia who sano na it take a lot from you, right? Say the bear enkoye continuous, right? And if you go now for a drobi or say one of these pills na microphone no ne ade no. Any one beaters ne ade. Some of them can lead to priapism. Priapism ne ye wagina number 4. Now who sano na enko form. That's still wagina number 4. And no a medical emergency say do wedding. Echo doctor ho. Na in most cases that he be trap near you mojano. And sometimes it be mukra lose your mobile because of that.
Hey.
Inti yeah. A bit to me cause a lot of damage because mojani jinamua insane nko. It's a bit me cause a problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, so this is how I normally etie. Now, young here quite fast you treating them. Say yare I am finding some have dysfunction be one of my cameras on so better. We treat here. Normally no the prescription in row. And on no tablet now say in Viagra, right? Pill na crofo efano. Oko doctor how now so much na usually be prescribe be amount. Insurance cover. Ubetimi be nice and then you'll be fine. After maybe about 30 minutes and so now then. Ono oba shiemu. But ono ma still out here arouser. And you say why one na why they not sorry. I don't know so what them say.
Right.
And no when still out here arouser either say odon sabeka and obidin ho beka wana so be bibi. Right. Na juma e die ni say e ko biebie e kwan na make ho asem wo e kotinum no, right?
Yes,
e ko bie mu wo hono. Ema moja timi ko kama. And after it does a very good job at keeping it. Sa valve na make ho asem na boa ma eden e close no.
Okay.
See, we obema na we problem with getting number 4 no and not even getting to 3. We ne be boa ma moja na eden. Alcohol easy. Na aboa ma wetimi anya the performance open. Na problem ba ko e wo ho asemi tu atiefo ne say because say adro we e bibie kwan mu no ya na omom wo hypertension say medical ka say usually no omom wo ya ye wo problem we no esa wo akomayare e bi mo akomayare no omom adro bi e friend nitrate eni adro we nhia and sometimes no ya na ire fie ho say ye be catch the doctor na say obi be ma ye adro bi anom na ye nim say bibi sa bi wom e betimi am won stroke and obetimi kra frim. Sometimes they can say, oh, Obama be no Obabia Kusha baby. Now he died while having sexual activity. Ubahimuno. Now that's what conum we know. Now it's not doctor man hypertension be a drew. And that's what tin blood pressure and so when amount blood pressure so take a crap. I be foul no muti omoyano. Right. And see Emma blood pressure so take. Now what's for a draw at me till blood pressure so to say nitrate. A bit me am when you stroke. Enti ya na ye obi doctor be prescribe money bia no ye be tufu ho na se okon kwanchen na akoto a eno na bia na utian ye na ya nka nche wa utimi nya problem. Okay, all right. Enti
doctor, hold on, that means he say dudo ya ye she ye sesi ye hwe ni ye because say bi betimi abam dudo.
Yeah, so dudo edua or whatever you take wow. When say your difference, I think that aphrodisiacs near the amount that libido no, amount the desire to have sexual activity, right? Now, a business or in ya mixing na microphone just to help them either stay longer or more activity na beche, right? And a lot of the time, these people maybe only problem here can number 2 years me, right? Maybe I know to me sorry, all right, but maybe I won't check. So they can take those things to delay the ejaculation. A business or it me one man emuyeding, right? But then you see almost the same mechanism, a baby aquanum, Emma Mujane echo. Now, sometimes what we realize is that baby now more about team baby no Obehishemuno, a drone or ton or say a boama wadi in national. Yebeshishemuno, not actually Viagra womb. May research be currently may call Chicago from gas station to gas station, right? And I may pick it this sex pills here, your tongue or gas stations. And I may pick it almost 20 different types from different areas in Chicago, right? Guess what I found? Almost 95% of them are Viagra and other friends of Viagra and Mianamu Ekikomo, Sildenafil, Tadalafil. Oh, and Okotodu na abokoni atron say herbal product. But Bebrina were more, even more Viagra crossing tablets na yedema or doctor ho. Yes. And it's a research via Maya. I'm going to publish it so that a lot of people would be aware of it, right? And whatever we are taking in the name of you say you solve ED. There's a better way. Who America high easier. Who Ghana so I call Dr. Viagra is easier to get. And only a more better since Obefa Bibi and Unim. Menka se men nom herbal products. You can do it, but making sure it's the right one in that regard. Right.
If you that means
come on there don't me.
But you better so. Okay. Yeah, and your ma if I met you, Aisha met you, Kakapema Husuaba. Kakapese, bitters no good. Bitters, no. Doctor, bitters no was something there. We go do dear. Ja, and one. Yes, sending a crowd. Boss Linga no Tihonu do na no Asha.
Yeah.
What you say? Aha, Bini Monum or Mu Kogan and no more bad do yet to me, children said the oh, yet children the web. Now,
maybe I said, do no, a den a woman, say, and son a woman.
And sound in Sakan who said, do no, a yen, ya, ye de Afra. What must now would they as a petition and I be beside home? I know the Yamian Muni me would do or and no yet for a ye, but do no, may be pessie a bois class, what I say, and yeah, do dear, in fact. Yeah, a bit before you dear, which me a shade do kakra now de a whole system no so what must say. Shanika a woman say, sometimes and yana a year is a dear, but a ja, near the son and a fra, mostly no, fra and a bois. If you have a question to my member, if you are a mremukakra.
Okay.
I was not for me, a dog, Miss Alpha.
Yes, so now
So Doc, why wouldn't say dear here? Or Babia, say Nikunu bird, ya. A yawn seen if I did channel pattern of why we say now. Yeah, to say a month for being can say doggy style no. It's me come quote. How true is it?
Hey. Obi answer me the first time I'm meeting you, but
say Obano, what butu wana be man butu what you said we bunko to na oil and they say we are ebasa now it's me dysfunction. How true is it? It's me after be man to me effect woman and after say be man no bia Obano bia o nam paso e be fa say bia konwa na be man ni gina ho na bia obo wachi a yes, and your normal, so was to be more general. ASX. How true is it? It's me affected be man, Cotiana.
That's a very technical question, but yes, definitely. I think the main purpose near Muja, right? It all goes back to position a Wujina because Wujina Hosia was a BBB form, right? So we will understand say be no bit me across but I don't think so physiologically no about having that drastic effect on your sexual drive. Now say obi was some compromised position be right because say movement now and some of them it's connected to maybe our chi or the nerves near that one is not advisable in certain positions, right? I'm not too sure say bema ojina or having sexual activity could cause anything, right? But say be a compromised position be remember be ho mo ye never be on pam odi additional ones and na etogusu ana nye say yokobo but and never be here na you know. So sometimes some people overdo it, but I don't think say standing there. I mean, who research be a show say now have a sexual activity, it will have a drastic effect. It will be right? But moment you say what control or the now baby there that could put strain on that back, which you want. And because they want no jina and kita most of ubema as a cotton. And put too much strain over a period of time, that could lead to some issues in terms of maybe or sexual drive. But I don't know how significant that will be.
Doc, unin time sanka sano. Once I say mujina hosana, time now who air bano. Well,
Okay.
man who air bano.
Yeah.
Once I say intini be efa when I name her say no intini be wo. So I be see we see her say intino. O who bana wo mutu mpanosona wujina hosano. Intini no etimi loke. Mon church dem we na ama yakunu ma kwa kwa yadwuma be ne tembe we na your feelings na ya you na die ne be
I don't think so cause the problem there.
And I don't come queen and wabegia na or ye na your friend say kasa or kasa na oyare and so what timid diabetes na ho nti we ma me ama na metam baby na doctor answer doctor
but very good questions Bisano, which is something a lot of people are worried about, and they say that sexual positioning, affects. I mean, a drive and I say your sexual performance. Absolutely yes, because on the offer Ubemana say when a Friday be prostate, right? I don't know who a lot of like Ubemano. Mama, 1 second, okay? Me charge my laptop. Mama, 1 second. Sorry.
Doctor de na me for said ye sika no yegusu a yedi enkomo e wa hanom Maswell da me Maswell me chia wo ifa me yaw eye kakape enso e wo so e na bi nimu muma me read comments no kakra ansa na doctor beba no afia ma me read comments no e kakra e wa ha na said ye eniomasi e kono hey doc me bato ma me read comments ne kakra ansa na wa ba mu why if you are at the buy or say those men that cannot eat your women well, listen very carefully. And yasem ketwa Boslinga say, hey, akwasisi, hey, Boslinga bre. Aisha chiawo and if I'm say bitters near good and they made the buy macan and also just God if I share that any late sandy do a home or say eat the party most people need help. I tell you. Oh no, say 20 doc 20 ye beba so 20 20 be powerful pa or see you stay on start so that kingdom come hey about for a you or say a big question I shall say to the point sister fear to the point linga was linga say fear na show no ayede afiamo okay na biemu o se afia we brutal wa ifa o se pai mu ka hima ba ko pe ene de enya asem keto if I say too much everything is too much of everything is bad. Moderation is key. Different styles help. Hey, muna more cause too much of everything is bad. Me the men kasa. Or say what if you are saying about the veins in is true, okay, and be so. I've had muscle pulls several times doing doggy, and it's amazing. It distorted my men must be careful, else die on top of and then I better be a ye would Yamidia, I was being most Yamidia, yes, welcome. Doc,
Yeah.
Your friend is saying, if you are Messiah, if you more menka be money and Cassame, Sissy, what can be a beanie money boss linga say, Mia. A drew, you cheat, I don't know, you cheat, meaning what to be pay. You were dropping, hey, Doc, you were dropping Uchi.
Tatashion.
Hey, Uchia, Uchi, Uchi, Atena no sa Uchi walk a cra. To me, my Ujina so pa. As for where the Nipa Casamina may count when Obia Megina and Casasa there, Obi Neminam Tia may, where the Nipa can make come once them. What must Uchi, a year, I said, by a friend stone, Uchi. What must say, how Uchi are to me, my Ujina so. And no. Uchi sa de na utimi gina so yia ade bi wo mu a bia ye betimi aka se e wo se ehwe ehu yie e wo ho ana asesen minim sa woni I hope
I don't know what exactly I be was say Drew no, but minim say most of the time no bibi te sa no a local effect and I say because ne sunsanso na gina kote na ho, right? Until for treatment in the mebo boss will be one of them. No, to me, they drew and cassa, ultimately walk cutting on a panier, right? Some of the treatments, said a best solve problem area or and the old canon. I can believe say a drew a bois ma continue adding, right? But say one no more a beco baby, right? Then woman say, oh, the yet be man home there and ye be a juma or no. Which there's a lot of in Yabi or Besa. A drobia, it to me, ebia a boa hypertension, and I be better. And so bet me a boama, mujano, aquino, a bee, na mujet me a copotino. Now, the only after years, so you say sometimes, and then I apply Obema on because Obema no muja coho more no. Se damage be about a bit me affecting a longer lasting. See, I do bet me jinasu. Now, but you think about a tree asem, right? And see, I put to Amedebema will be honest, I'm not against traditional medicine. I'm a big proponent of it, but making sure it's only be a womb, right? A grab and a free mouth. You know how credible it is. Now, for instance, in the use, instead of be kind of moderation. Yesterday, be now what it at the door home every single time, because some of them can actually cause necrosis, and not just a intini bit me, right? And I would soon tini bakubia or kotimua, it means a kotin a one, like 100% is what about 95. Basically, that's what it is. It's the what we apply on your bearman. Yes.
Doc, maybe continue here. Okay. Still that there was said me bisa questions here.
Yo.
The Robin no. You Robin no. The continue Robin no.
Yeah.
Robin says yeah, oh chichiana, yeah chichino.
Oh chichino is a do romance no.
Okay.
I said they manage na so ye, onya feeling bi. What I stand say I didn't gina so yet ding.
Yeah.
So and make us be not there no because say intini.
Yeah.
A bet me affect the man and I say be antafre hono kwa da bia oda se wonu na o we no. A bet me affecting we bia na.
I don't think says affected bibia, but ni nyina na gina how much we right? Any the strength, any the rigor. And some camera for baby, but now who are they out there, right? Because friction one thing that is very displeasing to the penis. So idea be emphasis only about cradanas and a hunsuria. Obema be who to me jojo, right? And I said a hoye nsuo bebra and also to me causes our problem. And it has to give you the right feeling. Well, Obema no, baby, I near Obi can't say a hono yet a Obema be aden. Pretty much. Say hono any pain biana, the whole thing will collapse. So what did I mention? I say, and you wait me that she will know whatever you want to do with it, but say cause pain a reflex. Yankupon I said a reflex. Say a semujana chimba. because it's a sign to be because when I say a whole pie, it makes me lose a lot of blood, right? And not quite natural in that pain, no, bet me a course it or cutting a set of juju. So again, there's nothing I say a water trainer now in a sano. A bit me a course damage, but if there's friction, then you can potentially damage some of the tissues. But in your long term, as a bit most of we are worried about in tinino, right? Because once the obema nasino and I'll show an asino, a connected, nina a boom, right? Enti you two be a dasie, and I think Sena may obi me church in mu. You would the dasu you any oba could be a dasie. The dasie and the honor ojon so funny ade, right? Sometimes in the old church and you have to be careful because you could potentially bruise that one too. So these are all things that sometimes in permanent in my opinion, the more we are very slow and whatever it is, I think it gives more pleasure than say obey any gidi. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mami ready kakra ewa ha akwasi ni mo ese akwasi ni mo dia wo de kina ho. Why? Or see eh obi ni adwaman. Mate wo de wo mo wo de wo ye ayi surabofo. Ye surabofo ekosi awieye. And if I say, if you the Robin and Interfrehu are very good. These techniques make the dick as hard as a rock, which we need to be able to rock the women too. But it's important the women does it in such a way as to enjoyable, not hurting. And so now the Interfrehu ebi a ya na said you just said oh Yatafrehu na say ya that means a crab no. And I say, Doc.
Well, you can answer it, no problem.
No, but and say who be man na who na your body. So ban some baby fi say be aboro so you should let her know. Bi kwa na oba ni nim say do see na. You should be able to teach her say be no. Rob ni say na rob ni say. What you say? Nti sa dia wo na wo ho. Wo jama na twetwe ni time at say the won simple na wo na every day wo na wo die be wu ama na ko ba bifra ko chi feeling no. Nti robu ni yi akyere no man robu ni yi mfama akyere no.
Okay. Dog mbacho koso.
Yo, so instead of your cat treatment, you know, you say utimi no medro usually no an hour before and so na sexual activity. And the medical kind of no and you say bia ono me na na ejina so still are stimulating no. Right. Now after so bi wo ho a ono man sana wedidi. Most of the problems in medical kind or hypertension in ruby etisana yeah no so careful. And I know me ruby a friend nitrate in so you're very careful. Now another way you treat this erectile dysfunction, you know. So who picture yeah on say or vacuum be wo or the chimoja no kojina kwatino, right? Now we are not the rubber be as silly a honum. So and in the man medi can check him the same thing a machine we say moja na beko, right? Or the betchen na was sealing until the valves no and na use honum. Now
or the vacuum na I say we know or the share. Na atwimoja na begina kwatim no de ayina to say the answer the peg bibi no.
Aye, sa ebi mo so ho a me hu sometimes me hu say ebi mo omuni they just do it like ebi mo ho am pam no me man bi ho a they use this e won pam, right? Otimi nya erection all right, but said obey keep no obey use ring no ase. I don't know so what in me share ase.
Right.
But and the problem in sometimes it me block it or ba it me block no. And at me nya pain o cutting and also to me numbness. And never be or it me a cause microphone jai use so. Yeah.
Okay.
And I wait there when a picture na crown sometimes it me ma we wonder what it is. But a bit more in no be no aji the share kotina kase maybe I wouldn't suffer no. Yeah.
we pani anase or the rubber beer or cotton to crony than our John Sofano.
Patron. Enti e de ye ne se e de aduro wura honom a aduro no kɔ ekɔ kwan no, right? Se na medi kan se de na oka se utimi ti ade robi kotina no, right? With the same thing that we so ye. But when they kɔ inside ankasa na akɔ den akɔ ni ejuma because what they apply wa bontia bebre ni ntumi nkɔ inside. So what na me chana say? Enti ebi mo for them to get a best effect, use pellet way. Now ebe wo ho no ma for some time. Ebetimi ama nipa na ho asori for some days and so na den. A free ho. Again, ebema oya, of course, ebetimi anya burning sensation. Enti no na enho asem no. Ewe nsusu wo ho, ebi mo ho mo wo mkotene pane. Enti eduro no eno so de be wo we no or the why be once a week and I be at sa na abwana manatimi time bi opebi o sorry na chese eye na ejuma kama yeah we na eye very interesting omo de na se bi asiniti ase kra no right ometimi aye implant and I say ebeka se device na no behia urologist na obi a doctor ni wakwadare wo sa adewe mu no na okotines eyi tissue na wosoro ho no wonse medi kan kire mu se ye wodroba mienu bi a edasro right cylinders mienu so de na wukura na moja ne ntimi mbem right enti no mbe ne so mbe yi sa ne mani nyina afiri ho right because moja amba na ye decide device we no ma hye ho ade white na ho no na e de ahye ho na ye de nsuo bi agina ohwewanum enti se time obeso se wobese oni obada no anse wo mia ohwewa no na e de nsuo na kwakọ gina sa barrel mienunum na tese asori agina na eho no unze ukotena no ba bia ye ode na obetimi ya den nwesa no ene ewo ho asie na obe hu ba ebe fam no ni nyina ho bibia ho yes cylinders no na den abreki enti obetimi ne obada ama wonya bibia tse de normal enti na eno so eho asem no to dem na
we no shwa na ye de ade no kogina mu na no ye yi wo shwa no mu aba na ye de ade na kogina mu ana ase ye den
pretty much. I mean, you bet me keep shwa no. There's no need say be ebe chucha shwa no. But you bet me they share, yeah. You bet me they share ho aka ho, right? Enti edru ho you can basically your reservoir the what top one in so kakra wom. It depending how much I'll pen up say anything and it's up to you. The more you squeeze, the harder it becomes. Yeah.
And many fa be adwene ye bennom dudu ne 20 ni sa ye bennom eno you dey pacho pa
na say ebedru honom answer na bedru stage we no na emfa won so onum 20 no polytank makra enye wo hwe so what you say
what dey edu ha please ni ho a be hu se na be si atwa na fa na say this ade we akoshe be hwam na ukomia we na wa hwe na akomia wo hwe mu aba na wo ye ndai
ene ja ho akire die na transe
da bi doctor yenya ai we doctor emema ye ya ni pacho on say obema wani beji wo wi ase a ye oba woni ne beda etwa obedi eno ne number 1 ade ahia yen ewo wi ase obi wo ha obeka chem se nye sa ne tie that means onipa kro no obo adabirijo ne kwata ewu kura oye ne hwe enye eno no sa ne o ma ne mfa ho but who you be a wugina ho so a doctor yani monyam ba akopɛ no sometimes eno no no nti no e wo se ye hwɛ ho asɛm na ye ka ne eyie abzafo ye guso ye anadwo enkomo ye di enkomo ye di erectile dysfunction ewo emema ewo yemu anase eya ensohwɛ kɛse pa etai eto yen ewo abrabomu sometimes no wani beji a ejina saade we ho wani nji a ejina saade we ho ma no bitimi twawo ya busa se wankasa krampo no wo te wono kra no abra kokonom abra ko bebu bodin bebu bobi mudin se o we oba 1 minute ni ade ade kasa akere wa in fact ya na it is said nka ko sha komfo krampo ni wu efri wi ase eno ho nkomo na ye di no ene pomod na se obehunu o status ba bia ogina a ye friend say eduru ho a obeye hu aduru se hu hia se wo so ye hu aduru a e ba cho ene wo ho be hu aduru aka 4 minutes na ye de phone lines no atudwa na onso so watimi afre ade ababesim na onso watimi ene yen adi enkomo esanse enkomo no enye yen kwa ne di ni wa ha e wo se ebie phone lines ne to ho na moso mobeka ehun bi na yenyina yedeko ifa amia kapose this artificial mechanics pa there how will one even feel the what is it cloaca cloaca no so ene there boss like I see those with big testicles but look at your mom sure when you na akwaye implant o Mr. Wa so did that out here say e twokra ho omo edi ne nanam ho I doc ma me musa o sometimes one say na utiminya genital your friend is saying diseases
yeah
bia o kote non san timi gu ho de ben timi ba eno all that stuff the other obi di ne kote picture be kire me wa adwuma mu na manum ton ye na nse se aduane kra mantimi ani bi for a couple of hours because enoma bi a agu kote ne hu pa no na me say be ma ye mre eje se wotimi se wodi twakra mpo a nyaade a wotimi na hwan ba na wo kwa akodi sade we di akokire ne se wo de kwa akodi no sa ne o man timi ma akoti wu
no correct one idea na se me ka ho asem no so ye one courses ne bi one treat here etimi the side problem number because ebi ma koye virus ebi ma bacteria ebi ma enokoboa right nti ebi no timi didi mu na afei akoka sa ne me yebobo ho a tubes ne ade a eden eboa makote ne timi sorry nti unya baby to say syphilis genital warts all those things ne timi damage nerves no wo obema no ho nti ebetimi akose sa problem no nti ebe srengo nipa nyina ne se mbo cheke na se wo bi a ebetimi treat se de wo kan bema ya wo kan asemi na bia won ko hunu doctor nti na bia dru sa pepem so no be uhunu terminal treat ya ebetimi akose ebetimi reduce problem.
Okay. Observe fine address ya bill phone lines na to mu as I said me the phone line no number no at the to no more assign wo ya yi na say WhatsApp number no 15095947120 15095947120 me pa cho pese ofre eba program ne so a say ya makwan se obetimi afre ebia wo question bi wo ho no mo sebi mem busa utimi efreme na utumi ebusa doctor ubusa obenya kwan na wakyerechire mu kama de amawo abujanfo mepacho obaso a ababe ti se wakyekura na 2 minutes na mede mawo na mepacho hosa ode wano na wobono etofa na ode ekọ na doctor enso echiechire mu de kire o se de be a obi enso ebenya kwan na ono so ebusa ne de enti no moma ye nhye ne nso enti fan ya du ni ya bie phone lines no de atoho no mo ubetimi afre ababesi mu na ye friend say wabusa question phone lines na bie mu na mesan de ato ayini so no eni enti ubesa ofra me pacho ekwan da ho de mawo ubetimi afre na wabusa question mean semre no ye obi doctor ma memfa ni pakro no na ye nkoso. Hello.
Yeah, Obi.
Binimo.
Yeah, Papa Chop,
yeah, Joso.
What
to ayampia. What to achieve in where on our to ayampia.
Well, the money Doctor offers me chiao over Juma. I appear there with Janico. Or better to ayampia or Janico. But with I know 2 questions and get from you, be one person, maybe, sir. Yeah, you can't tell Obi or custom no the Bamusa sometimes only or bad na I say obviously union but upia who be pet who can crowd to me any other you know. I don't know again a deeper also Babona am I you worry me and as I say and not yet a person. Also sometimes Obua and Ranty Albury oh get ready mention inti. Sometimes I don't know about Shiana or whole background to meet you. Not deny that side check. Then I will see some be. I was any panel. But I must be.
Has it been more upe? Your friend is say, where ye, men cassette and on a young worry me, no an army and some pacho. And come, Mr. Wa. Dog, what's to more?
I mean, first one, the answer, the man or once, you know, when we say, Okoti Bible be near the so me jama so for na answer. Now second one here or say obine I can say obema no ho ba na why delay no. So be na any money de won so direct bia na otoko so ya e betimi akose problem. I don't think e betimi akose problem. Won say bibia naturally no e won a course. It is said the Jones or the na ose majonso kakra na mahodi makitem right ebi ehwo na enye ohwe be utokoso ya ebedu baby na fe ojonso twa no ano na a week the same thing na ohun sane wo ana se time na be ba ohun nso kakra bi pie free hom right eno prime wa adwene ne se ese we den bibi besen right ejina be manu mu cha for some time ebetimi akose problem amount right and a good idea say especially say adru say baben apno na wa holding no ebi mutumi use that technique to delay ejaculation which is fine. I think say in a way no it will prime ni na akogina adwene no but any susan so direct be amoni be awo nipa so.
Okay, Dr. Mebusa say Obi katia me say exercise to me a survey. As a matter of fact, you see a particular exercise be or one or more. Utimi ya muscles na a walk or show say anyway na a hoodie a to me manage no a hoodie way no a muagono. Utimi yes exercise no. It to me a muscles no
no crow was no cry na ye man nyina say cudgels muscles be out me a cudgel exercise I to say the say be order what to fa there right o buck cheeks me no o gene to say the ode aso ade kan adwem no na wajam kan no adwem wo kan no wajam so yenim say oye no it me strengthen that muscle and yenim say eno ebo ama ohun insane wontem no crew. Yeah.
Okay. If you are ready and now when you made sunti okay, if you are enshada NT and can't you are ready, I made a as a for obetimi afre you gusto me pacho bomadna so be friend now they will question, you know, at the abre doctor na your friend is saying what to me answer at the amao. Okay, doctor, yes, I enco your friend is saying treatment ya keka ye enomne sa ayi na.
Yeah.
Okay. So we share me pacho kama other ones na eye we no bi and so yen hwe panie we no. Panie die we. So on say ye wo omo a sebi omo ye drugs no omo wo omo nsa ne ho panie ne ade a tada bi wo ho no mo a ehotimi ehaden na se satenka bi an hyeda nim bi mu se wo sa panie we a enkuduru baabi ama wanhwi a okote no wunya saa effect ni bi wo so na afei kra de wuntimi wo kra wunte ani enka bia wo mu bi
no correct. So again it depended on doctor basis so and predator ahe and opese oye activity And TM say why deposit here then or sometimes na check it media be a bit me at honum for 1 month. I don't know na wo nye panel no. And I usually yana panel and only a very very thin say and cause damage kese, right? Nti say na afia kan initially say obema ye twetwen woni ande no. O skin ne bruise so what they share microscope asia. Obo say skin enema bebre akoso wo ho, right? Potentially no crowd will damage since say ebia this thin needle on the bed ebe go through it. The only problem is a drone now will put you right? And no na ebia ebenya so more over a period of time. So you have to rotate a source area now then now by the time maybe I'm back and not maybe I'll go can and one night then I heal it. Enti and shall adeɛ bi a when your last resort unni option bia sanity.
Okay. Afia why ready ana? Okay. Afia question bi wo ho. I'm say what mute you ho.
Doctor de da na better na sese na de ode nsem aba. Na doctor pacho ye company mfo no na unse o ma mema so ayenyi omunyimba edieba na betimi aye na edia protect ye ma mema omunyini baba ya wo omunketwa aba se de be ya omunya sa effect we enkan se ye twa omukote no omuhwa no.
I mean, if I understand you about say so much na betimi ama problem we aba na. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, say there will effect be because we are near ntwani ye.
Yeah.
Obi wa sometimes omo twa obi onim twa na otwa na bi omo timi twa na akantin ni baby. Esi bi opoko omo twa etimi tia.
All right. So kwatena achia no.
Afia enchia na ajagrada say why na tia for left and no na man pe wo de woni munti wo de.
Yeah, enchia no. Yo yare bi wo ha a friend Prince disease, right? Etimi ma kwatena chia like really crooked. Na yare right ebi mu de yare to the extent say omuntumi kra anyeren ene obanda, right? Eno so wo ho. Ene obi wo ho is because of the way ebia or ya kwala no the way you try no be bending like there's a bend. The make say achia kra na say muja no be fam kra na still ano a would the very sharp curve. When we say a course say na abani mum say no. And no a problem because you afraid be fibrosis. Not just say tubes na dem no. I didn't to say on the 19 no like on 9 how do we call it the heel, right? The way it me den no, right? And I will be your double bebre one in same like you see in Hardens, right? Ubetimi anya bibi sa wo cotton na eno akose sa curvature na ye kan wasem no. Eno ye different. But say ye twa cotton no de no. I don't think say it will any impact on set chinchina obenya erectile dysfunction nyina but yenim se enyini age A1 smoking and drinking ekose wadidiemu. These are some of the things you need to stop, like number one especially a didiemu, a lot of fatty food strade bebre no. Now so your bema now who was strade bebre or guess what happens or fat tissue no e produce estrogen hunsu, right? So then it tends to go against women or testosterone. So that's one. You got to lose weight. We will be a weight to be and I feel so. I saw checking, making sure someone need hypertension and diabetes. We may name be a bit me a boy home by exercise. One of them will be all exercise 30 minutes a day, or champum more saying will be on your way. I think it's more than at least 3 minutes.
Mema.
Yeah. It's at least you push up kakrabia because in the morning boslinga. When you push up, right? And that will make a best strengthen so we cheat like that muscle now. It helps. So these are things I'll be to me idea to prevent the whole thing.
Dr. Obidia ba sewa I'm powerful bracket to say advice be na wo ma emema na wo so de mutimi gina so a wo sisi no den di obutu so agesi asoja egu na chikra wonte ogun so no
I don't answer people
me ngwa sa bracket u pisa sa se mu nenya sa na mo pe
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, a female can answer that question, but ideally, it's not supposed to be like 1 hour, 30 minutes continuous, because I don't know. The female whatever organ is not meant for like severe, like I mean, kind of say, hey, very, very, very aggressive sexual activity, right? It will get to a point where it will become a little more hurting than anything else, right? Than enjoyable. However, no, Obia is different, Obabia is different, and I think that's why you have partners. Sex is something I hate very important. So when you be share now in kasa, now in the compare now 2 minutes no abesia. Don't expect say be improve. I mean, you know, as they age, right? Because those muscles weaken even more as you age. Now, one of the things I kind of say, so there are two things, right? Either say a right? We're tuning out. Okay. And I say I know hormone a sensation because he na nema feminine and electricity in cause the circle. Into onya erection, all right, when you're enough stimulation for erection. But say beya obenya release oxytocin nomine dopamine ade ebe boana ma ne ho aba no. Emma said yes eba no. Obegina so 1 hour bi okran makra. Obi so an prostate no ahode na di pia sansuo ni ade no. Eni ho no. Enti enema bebre wo ho abetimi akeka bo mama obi wo ho akobasa. Ena obi so wo ho a obetimi aye ebia 5 minutes. Na ene hu sane na that's it. Ajibe 3 days later. Right? And physiologically, no BI is different. It be a normal to that person, but all the general population not just a problem. Yeah.
Doctor, I quarter bottle for young quarter bottle for so. Oh, omo quarter bottle no. Wow, omo quarter near quarter bottle near. Most of the time, some are yaking and only to me.
Okay, like Obia yen circumcising, right?
Yes.
And I in China and I don't know. I haven't done much research into why and what is the advantage of it. So think about it. Again, I'm going to go back to compare the panel and but we are so similar, right? The only difference is it's me journey kasaniade. But Yentra Abobia caught it, right? And they are fine, you know. But as I think indirectly and as part of culture, Obi on China onya the same pleasure. Some of them even think that they even get more. But indirectly, I don't think there's any direct link between Obia or Kotiboto and Obia Sebio ye China in terms of performance. For erectile dysfunction, but it will be very interesting to know. Say skin no protective, right? Nyankopon for like anything away and there's a reason. It's supposed to serve as a protective shield or tip so that when you are aroused, that is when it becomes open. And imagine philosophically, imagine say self protection free one. Could it be say a bit me go against it because they be our pants? Does it rub against that area? No, does it damage it? Is it supposed to have any effect on in sexual tip? No, especially no. Who knows? Again, I'll come back on this show and give more research on it. But this is philosophically, that's what I think. Say obi ane de no honam ne kata ho no. Nyankopon bo say be protect ya no. And I know so na more sensitive. I drive it around most of the time, especially for stimulation. Yeah.
Okay. For you so bomad na say ube ye friend is say ube fre because enche ye de jumedie no ebeko na wie ye enti bomad na say ube fre na onso so ode ye friend is saying o question awo ana say wo bibi a ube kan ye be ma kwan ama waba so na waba abeka ene enkomo a ye di no ye di erectile dysfunction ho enkomo mo a mabo adabridjo mepacho ene muso ena ewo esan se your friend is say bema emema titiriu so wo ba adabridjo a ma wo confidence level no sometimes in yana e wo form so ati ase e wo form pa e wo mu se ebia so wo girlfriend ana se wo yire ana bibisa ono nko a na ehu but wankasa no se ugina ho a wo hwe wo ho a wo se mesusum so ate untimi nkosi nanim emwa.
Yo, my main for one more thing, me count. If baby, performance anxiety, right? So, Obama be near Oba Babeda, right? Just the fact so you know say, hey, wait there, I'm having the boss who bedding. That alone, psychologically, I know. Otiminya sa erectile dysfunction as me ayakin. And tiano so another one I say it me e kan wasem, right? Nipa na ne no ma o partner, especially man ma be man feel comfortable, right? Because the pressure want to perform, a lot of the time men will not be able to perform because or the level be at to no also say except about with the and so soon whatever they have to do, right? But because of that, and they become anxious. Anxiety, releasing norepinephrine, air flight. It doesn't help with control up here. Until the end of the day, no what they anything. In yesterday, yeah.
Okay. Mame answer embusa one question e wa hanomo. Doctor say obi a ne ho yemfa ne say ne ho no entimi nyina so anasa ne ho ebebantam and all that stuff no. That means say baby a ateno a feelings no one. And say man didi agro saa na because obi wo ho no mo a wontimi nipa ni wontimi nyina ho enche. Na so sesi a wodi kodi agro. Se basa nso so a eno so etimi ha adwene. So what you say because on say feeling no wo ade na no. What you say? Because nipa na wa kakra ma ebia ne ho atimi agina so no na oba no nso so de ho na nkasa esen di agora entimi emma nipa no enje mu ntem anase ni nyina nso so ye psychological issues ni bia ye kan wasem I don't know say the mebusa ne to asomu dia.
So you're talking about set nipa no ne oba na dano, right? Or this is like before
Foreplay no.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So foreplay, you're building up all these hormones, right? So that is where a lot of people get very excited. And because of why you're foreplay, now you're very excited. No? Chances are lasting and permanent less, right? So a lot of times, maybe oba most of the times and man, bema de masa obet me home people, and they will come, right? Like just random stuff, right? But my especially is very difficult. The biology is different. And I want to foreplay, in my opinion, a year more for Obano, right? To do that so that you get them right set up for the whole process. So I guess what will happen? You get overexcited and nothing wouldn't last too long. Tisanity and yet say because or yeah, definitely because you're getting more aroused and that could lead to premature ejaculation.
Is there any connection between waist and kasa and the way because ebimu how kasa say usisi no elokia just at pana udi buninti ana and answer there's a connection between waist and kasa because yeah can we able and you must know okay say spinal cord no and a regulative BBR. But a bit more how be on my waste breakdown. So bet me that ho aye the pepe and so am so what is the connection between waste in any or cotton?
So I think say that area no muscles be wo kita the whole area together because it helps ni be right. Until all in and out, you're using these muscles a lot, right? And to keep the erection and to keep it harder, you need that push in the right? When I hear prostate, right? Say prostate in a mema ufa utrumu hona don't suffer how you feel it. It's a little tiny you be a squeezy semen fluids nibi, right? And on the ma adianity me, I mean can say in the kusiso, right? And also no one day no here, and then also muscles are kitten. And you see in the here. Tina sa dear bo no man as a unya problem bo a bit me ma hana den akofom. So unya pain e wo ho sisi ye ya bebrea a bit me ma win so akofom because Madika can say pain ya de bia na say yaw e wo sa area ho no most of the time e be ma wanjuju. And that's you need to make sure that you take care of so way, especially your bema, it could potentially affect or ability to hold that direction. Yeah.
Okay. Ajewa Okodie or say let go of the ego.
Love it. Okay, yeah. I think Zane can about go for baby fees that they're going to kill this lady and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you meaning so be busa be mo afi we ni be busa na afi yen hwe na yen wrap up na doctor so enya
bia na eba bia na na sa bia doctor ka ho ba bia na me ni around bia man tin bia ka otimi ka bia na nim binum a bia emmoa na
okay. Doctor big force will be quite your question is no menu be phone line is my main picking.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Obi.
Hey, Madam Delicious.
Me pa mucho bia.
Yeah, just Madam Delicious, yeah, just super.
Ni tie mu pa na nsam na mo keka no nyina no. Ya me nhira mo because mo boa etiefo nyina na Pacho mpese mbisa doc question ba kwanza me move on say Pacho se bema no se ade no entimi empeja ni mu so na se eda ho no mo a entimi enye adwuma obetimi ene oba enyinsan ana na me move on to my next question no any con
Ope so ye no answer na.
Okay, me nka ne yini nyina nwie ntewi ana oyi ano preko. Ne ntia me bisa sa ne say me ni mu say bia bema say bia no oyere tia na girlfriend na say me fan say 40 plus and even 35 ekona. Na say mo pese mo fa girl on chia ya na mo pe younger ones than their own and wo ho no. Because move feel say ebia like 44 no omwenyi so we for 18 20 hono na ye nua be ma bi because ye papa bi owo me fan say 60 something like 60 hono na oso pe yire and ode ebia ode abetu enim na ye bia oso pe 55 60 elko inti Abanisa na ye think is ada na pay 55 60 echo. To us the upe oba ubefa obi o younger kakra. Na ne kase mu de bia ye osi o ono de oba utu baby na ono so ti ne baby. On peba uya bibi osi me dem peba oba utu baby na mso metim baby. In that case like I had na ya junjun this week and I'm lady na opeso dating on back conclusions ebia de no ade na ntimi mpeja animo.
Oba man say, obefa wo oba na, wo to baby no so tene baby.
I say beginning no see pe be or 40 years, right?
Uh-huh.
Now make us at least cry no so we 60 there. Be ma dem minim say aya conversation nobody so me them po be 18, you know, po be younger, you know, not to say 18 specifically. But ono no say 40 no cry there be po be or 55 60 echo. So no cry we were like, really? If it does so bad now to baby, no sitting a baby, say, or no, you're not the way so you're not mempeba, yeah, also mempeba.
About the bridge. Anti Aret, we didn't about the bridge. But on that bridge, no crowd there. A unibia, your friend is say, a 7 nibia, a 5 to 7 the nibia. We are the bridge.
Oh, I see mempeba, and
Oh,
then tell me the first question is say, yeah, Juma from 60 year corner, like number say, Muse, Memman, if it's 60 corner, so no. Percentage need to send because our back, right? And that the banner me fancy with the 35. So when the banner to now no, okay, so per banner introduce you be so media mempeba. So baby, Miss Mania, my dear.
okay. And the other mamma, doctor, you are not na your friend is say, only first one, and so no, na that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Doctor.
Yeah, so ultimate answer say right.
Yeah, Tonkapa.
Okay. So I think the question here very, very good question, which is Obia not the anything mean sorry, and Obi to me awana, right? Answer yes. And again, right now Nimbia him to the extent that you bet me anya sperms and everything, right? To do that. But say bia oba sorry, not the best sorry to me the eura obano hona what release into obano muno and a bed. But say you bet me I bibia ma yet me anya sa no nsu no de enye big deal, right? Obet me ayesa. Yo again ebia we nye nipam. Be wokom wo mu a utimi de ade krafo obi trim say electricity kakrafo obi trim a ebetimi ama ne ho aba, right? Without anything, because again everything is central. And it's possible say bibi sa betimi akoso. Now, the way a story now kind of things that are more of a social issue than and it could be health related. And it pan person bedding or coming out. And I think that is the point now person making about side problem we all want to say. Say bibi na ekoswa me money yes say that's the end of it because makika treatment be brave or hanum obema no so partner na was here. Or nobody 50 now, whatever age I own in a canon. So to us here, I think you guys should be fine because there's treatment. Oh, America have most of them are covered by health insurance. And you should seek help than say, you be cash here because we have that problem.
All right. Man, you'll be work phone so my name Pacho. Hello. Auntie Nana.
Hello, Obi.
Auntie Nana, the West repair.
My friend,
Pacho Manenko.
Pacho, which make us now.
I'm Pacho Manenko, mammy.
You and doctor. That was say for and you may when church you with time. Was spend it with yen. That was see baby. Why are there? The chair was your phone na. I'm saying you can so actually. Na me pesa me da wase o ka be important thing Adam akuma so ache because of a issue be about between Madam Fubi ne kunu ntem. Now o kasa no can be say sometimes no prescribed medicines ni be etumi cause so sa performance ni being low e bed mu na concerning high blood pressure medications and diabetes. Na saa de tu nso so ya de ana madam for no ekunu no suffer. Again, the age difference no so is about 10 years or more. a man no go through the change mo, but when be a bigger case war because a man no go through the change and I know we hear medication. Now the person me bisa doctor na say sebia mo prescribe ma patients are mo explain it actually mo say this can be the effect or this can cause, because I know that sometimes every medicine has a side effect. And I think so about with leaflets, I say you can kind. But I know that some men are very in denial when it comes to these things. Instead of them admitting, and not the first man so you saying, Madam for no, I feel no or how or bar no just say or carbon tobacco if you said about have you can say just blame no necessary or ban and so no. Because of blood pressure, adrenal or dasone diabetes, man, or yemre wompem, and so no person be admitted. And baby, I dama kuma some person bisan say, and ye be a ya much the man who said this can cause me. Say a bit more, ya catch so more, saying, and some yemre wompem, the enemy not men fedro no cry. And me person me who say ya much or one, and I just say, man, or yan ye bread. The biano bema be a copy be more no the beshana or bano. Nya bibiana ye and ye coso. Bibiana so just ye first point of a ye blow be a by ye ye. And me perceive who from one side say, ya much them so the ya munch them. My answer your bread no as soon take a cry. Me that's it.
That's Antidana, that's a far. Doc.
Yeah. So question I'll be sending a very good question. Every time may give you talk when I'll be beside question we said and ye be me makuma enemy basically say you me kwati, right? Which one do I choose? You know, and a very tricky choice for Mema Bebre because obi ohane blood pressure no baby any nam no obi enkoyi obetimi kurawu, right? Into ko doctor ho a ebe mo aduru a ebe te pressure no so. Na pressure kro ya so na ohia de pushi moja yama na kokotie no, right? Enti what is one no indirectly no ebe affect sa de, right? Na se ebe be ye problem a usually ne advice say wo be ma no wo engage in other enema bi betimi ama pressure na ba from say de be ye duro no e betimi ate so, right? Because our side effect now all can once no obroni beka say ye dose dependent. Chese onu maduro ne kese a na no so ye den ye kese. Enti se bia wodi die mu hwe wodi die mu ye wote wonchene so wo exercise wo yes anima na pressure ne ba form afi bia doctor betimi aden atimi ate we no kra so. Na sebi if it's advisable betimi ama a drug be a betimi encourage ebe enhance wo sexual way no kakra. But say ekobasa wo blood pressure na nye control that. Unfortunately no, you have to control that first. So what the mecha say no be boa ma wadru na ede man swat because you cannot live without the other. I mean you will be fine if you don't have sex, but you will not be fine if you have a stroke. Because when you stroke now, I feel that they're crying there. And so crumple you. So that is the whole thing that we're trying to protect. Say, remember, baby, would rather have the stroke than actually take the medication, or some of them they will stop taking the medication just so that they can have the activity. Now, in an attempt to do that, or sense now it's mean stroke because the blood pressure could shoot off the roof and you could potentially die. It's a very hard choice, which in my opinion it should be an easy choice. But we need to say the kakapeka, he would rather do it till he's dead, right? So remember, we need to let go of, and I think so we can let go of the ego. Embracing is here, Master. It comes with it, and you embrace it and you move on from there.
Will be a there. If you busa say aduane ho asem no na if you say episode 1 aduane part and say is there a food be or baby I was a would di and as a many and also ho asem no
yo so aduane there any say in here I did be my blood pressure and diabetes, right? And we can say maybe starting now nnuane high fatty food and what nnuane so the usually vegetables. We are bema so take a lot of multivitamins, right? Ebimukrasi soy milk near the adibia what estrogens near the woman and more bema, right? Banana ebwine, with the banana with potassium, blood flow is very nice. You should encourage nuts, like instead of eating a lot of meat, the plant proteins near the right. Now exercise. Now only so be brain so all these things to take care of the body, no. Now Emma moja ni dear fusane wo capacity near high, like your endurance is higher. It actually helps you at the end during sexual activities.
Okay. Aisha Bisa said, how do we encourage our men so they are not offended when you ask them to seek help?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Like, how do you do that without necessarily hurting the ego of a man, right? So, PBB na sebiu onya ade and as ofili say o can ne strength e won pamuasem. And part of the reason of free say bia that so beja no and I'll be finichi, right? Say woman assurance and say, hey, maybe I'll call me, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm calling seeking for help. Let's find a way to do with that. I think in a way, the bear be more comfortable. When that comes back to performance anxiety, and American wasem. Anti encouraging the Panama to get comfortable. Over to me, crowd to a dreamy be a brain. That kind of have open conversation. My man in Philly to say pressure be done so to perform. Even Oye Krana say encouragement, Kakrebi Boma, say challenge there. Why are they pow? Like, partner, and so encourage the other one. Now, a man say, yes, our encouragement, the more we do these kind of things, we put more strength towards it. And very tricky to talk about it in the home, but you have to have that conversation. Say, yeah, with me, who's sex therapist and as a counselor, to help the two people. Yeah.
Doctor, me nim say bia we be my last question na fe de query. Yeah, e bi mo mate bi mo aka amatia say utimi tua wode sisi akakaduro de tua woto na wode ada wode akaduro no etimi eno no timi ma ukotimu ye de pa just utua nkasa tua e kasi doctor say kasi tua utia so
me tell say
akakaduro won tia pepre no ne ade na wasisi na ade afra na ade ahye woto
yeah
account to atwum no was support agusu now they are die. Yes, I want continue mutimi here no crebe ne wom.
Oh well, so these are all traditional folklore use, right? Mean to me and radio soon kaso enye because anase eyepa mini niggas scientifically and mean any evidence be a support it, right? But the minimum say kakadro and spice idea a course constriction from what I know, right? Or no, like so usually sometimes cry if I can say be our blood pressure near the baby main nimo cold spices baby, right? Because in person blood pressure the cholesterol. So in a way, no they call or to one or two body aquano we are rubber be a home fana or to one of the areas where moja efa hopa. And Adibia the best to be a comogen more. And sometimes I cry when yes, crana is a man parano, yet a right? And is a gateway to the body. And it's all the kakadro shower no say I didn't a woman ginger or a woman, it will go straight into your blood. And it might raise your blood pressure, it might do other things. But at the same time, no, it will anti-infective properties. To me, I cleanse the place and all those kind of things. That is the only thing I can think of. But any evidence be a support to say, some people it might work for them. Other people, it's just a fallacy.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, I was for Nana Williams, which I was say we really was say 30 minutes walk daily can help 10 off some bad genes. And I also say, hey, Ubi, ginger pa, hey. for the kakadro etia or moto no match ni kane ye gusu no ada ati ase yes ma wa yi mu yede doc no odi ase bebrebe timi ma akwatimi ye mere
no so say another man can saying kasa bi ye ka right, but the attorney say odi ase chire bebre right, guess what you get otimi ye kese obi onum a lot of sugar pop near you know, you have too much sugar now if you store fat yem. And that fat is yedi can one say start to produce estrogens. Na eno ye ma hunsu na fe te wo be ma no hunsu no so. Enti ni na keka bom, but in a way na yade ye can just to deter men from taking too much soda. Everything causes a problem.
Yeah, right. Yo, doc, the crack no, but the tough ama me na fe yemfa.
You intense and then no ya tena fidiesu for a longer period of time be en common idea na hu hia, which is a memamu empam agronomu die no. I mean, the idea back will be say sometimes Jaco is like the balloon now made it to me panel. And it's so funny. Like you only have one balloon, right? Which inflates and deflates, right? And the balloon no touch ma in a way, you know, you could have a lot of issues. And yet, Sebia, emphasis obema na uno, and just a wuni panobu, right? You'll be fine. What can I say? I'll be okay. But or interaction or social interaction with your partner, it puts you a lot of burden. And you say, did the no muso bebre exercise at least 30 minutes a day. Giant son smoking, right? Now making sure says diabetes and hypertension ube treaty because if your mom who said a lot of what's our problem we know, and usually no more hypertension and diabetes. And then now is a honey DBC, so we will question me about me Sunday through the comment section.
That's it, doctor. And that's say you too and sa the friend waba yenim say ye benya another exciting topic be e aba eno no ebia ebegina ema nso de so na yaba aba be kano wa hano mo say unya time ya that's say ne uba anajo enkomo so ye dwumadie ekoso ewo YouTube OBG chafe so eko radio ye ne omo enedi ensawoso eho enso so ukwa ewo ho na etwagu live ubenya bi Facebook enso so enam so enso so live asisi ayedi nkomo ubetimi enya bi me pa cho se unsubscribe into our page and as to our pages all the platforms na ko OBGH series ubetumi akwa subscribe na bibia de beto ho bia no ubenya bi ahwe na afi nso so de bebe bia no watimi anya kwan akomenti na wa ba beka bi yedwumadie yi said de kan no say yedi no Fridays yedi no Saturdays and Sunday de no ekoso edwumadie nyame adoma Sunday we ebeba so enti nyuhu frimu bra na bebo echidom beboaye na yemfa sa educational informative and interactive program at TCC emfa mrewo da bia me pacho bomodin nefa o comment nso so wo de basia yebe boa se yebe ye ho adwuma de ankoso no fache me because me yenipa etise wa ohwe me ene ewa ha ekoso so a utumi my thumbs up se de be share nkran ama ye nyina yetimi akoso mo a mo hwe me ene me damu nyina mwase mo a mo antimi ama mo nhye ewa ha mo a mo hwe mo nhye na nkwachiri na nkofo emeka ho na dwumadie entu empon enko nanim da bia me de obi bia ase se onya time anajo nkomo me gina mu ma afia anajo nkomo ekwen esanse ene na ne ho dodo no obae de nso ontimi anche wo so adomdom ye ochena ye besan de anajo enkomo atoa so ochena topic no me de bete me pacho ehu papa chena topic no ede ese ehu edi boy toa so na ye ntoa so ochena fancy nyame adoma mo bete yenka nyame adoma ochena aha enende ye dia na jonko mo Friday edition no AC bichia mu nyina medomu nyina mo ma bye